What's up, everyone? Good morning. It is currently 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and we're having a pretty slow morning. I stayed in bed an extra hour after I woke up just because it's Saturday and I told myself I deserved it. But I don't think I really needed it, so I got bored and I got up. It is raining outside, very gloomy, and that is probably my least favorite day to wake up on, so we're gonna try to turn it around a little bit. But I do have a couple of things that I need to do in the apartment. I just washed the dishes, put the laundry in the washing machine. Also, having a washer and dryer in your apartment is such a life-changing thing. I'll never get over it. I also have all of these boxes that I need to go and break down and bring down to the recycling bin. I just got a delivery for new products for my brand Sunny Days. These are probably the products I'm most excited for. It's in a brand new category that we didn't have last year. I spent pretty much my entire night organizing 300 products in my little warehouse area of my apartment. Today I need to start planning the campaign launch and strategy, and I'll tell you guys more about it and the product, but you'll see. Before I do the boxes though, I need to fold my laundry, so. Do people in our generation actually iron their clothes after it comes out of the washer? Or do you iron your clothes before you wear it? Or do you not iron it at all? Growing up, my mom was spoiling us and she would iron all of our clothes, socks and underwear included. So all the clothes that we had in our drawers and closets were already clean and wrinkle free. I am now an adult and there is no way in hell I'm gonna iron all these pieces of clothing. So I typically just fold it, and then if I want to wear something and it's really wrinkled, I'll iron it. But all my colored laundry is folded. The whites are in the washing machine right now, and we're gonna move on to plant watering. I don't have too many plants in my apartment. Well, I have a mix of real and fake plants, but I'm trying to get better at taking care of them. I just never know if I'm overwatering or underwatering. This one is brand new and it started getting some like dried out leaves on the inside, so I'm assuming that I need to water her more. The soil is not even that dry, but I'm also learning not to necessarily take the plant out of its little plastic pot just so that I can water that part and it still has the drainage holes. This one is so cute, but I already killed one of them. And then my money tree that I got a year ago, I think this week, and she's grown so much. I think we're gonna have to repot her. I actually might do that today. I can't with this rain. I don't even want to step outside. I am a bit of a freak when it comes to to-do lists. I love being organized, and crossing things off my to-do list actually brings me so much joy and satisfaction, so I'm just gonna run with it. So I have a to-do list app on my phone that's called any.do that I love and that I use all the time because it automates things, it allows you to set recurring tasks, etc. So I really like that. But then from day to day, I also like taking my notebook and just writing things out that I really need to get done today, just so that it's a little bit more digestible and doable than my long ass to-do list on my phone. Okay, we're braving the rain. I realized I can't even break them down because there's more cardboard in them. I was protecting the items, so they're all full. Really cliche, but days like today really helped me realize how grateful I am that I live in a city that's sunny most of the year, because I couldn't do that all the time. I'm also realizing that I haven't drank any water today since I woke up, so we're gonna chug some of that. I've been trying to be super mindful of how much water I drink. The minimum that I try to reach is about 1 gallon of water a day. And to be honest, it's a lot easier than I thought it would be, especially on days where I work out hard or I go to hot yoga. At hot yoga, I'll easily drink a full gallon in just an hour and a half. But when I'm staying home a little bit more, like today, I have to remind myself. I do think having a water bottle that you love honestly makes a big difference. This is the Owala Free Sip water bottle. I like it because the opening has 2 holes, one big one for big gulps, and then the little one is a straw, so you can just... Silly, but it makes me happy and motivates me to drink more. I'm realizing that it's almost 12 and I haven't eaten anything, so I probably should, but truth is I'm not really hungry. And the gas in my apartment is not working currently. I paid my bill. I checked this morning if I had forgotten to pay the bill, but it's on auto pay, so it's paid, but for some reason my stove and my oven won't turn on, so I can't really think of anything that I could make with the ingredients that I currently have. We're gonna have a protein shake to get it started, and I'll think of something to eat. So I just remembered that last year I decided that I wasn't gonna buy store-bought milk anymore and instead make my own milk with this machine that I got. It's called a Nutter. So before we can have a protein shake, we have to make our milk. Thankfully, it's pretty easy. I'm just gonna use 4 tablespoons of quick oats, a dash of vanilla extract. That was way more than a dash. Is it a baking day? No, it's not a baking day. I always want to bake, but then I don't want to eat the things that I bake. It's just for the process. A little bit of agave or whatever sweetener you want. A pinch of salt. And then I'm going to add 4 cups of water. All my ingredients are in the machine. I'm going to close it up and turn it on and we'll have milk. Instead of a protein shake, I'm going to do a protein smoothie because it'll be a little bit more nutritious and filling. And I'll feel better about not having food yet. I'm going to start with about 1 frozen banana. Whenever my bananas are about to go bad, I just peel them and freeze them to use them in smoothies because I'm pretty bad at using my produce before they go bad. Living alone makes it so hard. I feel like the quantities are just too big. Some frozen strawberries. I got those at Costco. Frozen blueberries. I think I honestly just like that it makes the smoothie purple. A little bit of granola. They have granola in my favorite smoothie at Earth Bar, which is the smoothie bar at Equinox. So I started doing it and I don't know if it's actually very nutritious, but it's definitely filling. Then I'm gonna add my protein. This is the protein I use, Naked Mass. It's a mass gainer protein. I have been on a journey to try and gain mass and muscle weight. My metabolism makes it a little bit more difficult to gain and maintain weight. I only do 1 scoop because it does make my tummy a little bit heavy and hurt a little, but I'm trying to work my way up to 2 scoops. And then same thing, muscle mass creatine. I'm using the German creatine. I think both of those are linked on my Amazon storefront if you guys are interested. And I'm gonna do 2 scoops of that. Not very appetizing. Let's add our milk. Once it comes out of this little machine, I just take a strainer and strain it. Oat milk is a little bit thicker than the other milks I've experimented with, just because the oat gets so finely chopped that it just becomes a little bit of a thick liquid, but it is so creamy and delicious. I'm actually so excited to have this. And I think I should also meal prep some milk. You can keep it in the fridge for about 3 days because it doesn't have any added preservatives, but it would be nice to not have to do this every day. And that's it for our smoothie. And just like that, we have food. Kinda. I like my smoothies to be a little liquid so it's easy to drink. While I drink this, I'm gonna do my daily meditation. I've been using the app Open, and if you follow me on Instagram, you probably are tired of me talking about it, but I really love it. I discovered them through their Venice studio, but they also have this app with a bunch of meditation, breathwork, and yoga classes, and it's really made it super easy for me to get into the habit of meditating and mindful movement and all those things by making it so accessible and so short. Today's meditation is Rewire Scarcity. It's a 12-minute guided meditation by Olivia, who's my favorite instructor, so let's do it!
As human beings, we're naturally wired towards scarcity. Ask yourself, what can I be grateful for in this moment? Thank you for opening with me today. We'll see you again tomorrow.
I love this practice and this studio so much. It also gives you a little quote every day, and today is, "If you want love and abundance in your life, give it away," by Mark Twain. If you guys are interested in trying out the app, you can get a month free by using the link that I have in the description box down below. It's really no strings attached. You just download the app, give it a shot for a month. There's a bunch of meditations, energizing breathwork to put you to sleep, things that are 20 minutes, things that are 5 minutes. It's really accessible. I think there's something for everyone, and I think there's only things to gain from trying it out, so do it. What are you doing?
I'm massaging my head.
Massaging your head?
You put your hands right here, it feels good. Like here, under the oar. Does it feel good?
Yeah. You're still in bed?
No.
So I was watching the TikToks you sent me, and the last one with the song recommendations about being in a Japanese bar. What are we doing tonight?
Oh, you're rested?
I mean, I had a night in last night. Do we want to step out? I'll call you back when you're calmed down. Love you. Bye. Time to fold my white laundry. It's 80% white socks. When I was a kid, I used to hate seeing people do that. Like pair socks together like this, because my mom used to fold my socks for me. You guys were right. We're gonna make little sock balls. Hello. I've been working on our Sunny Days new product launch strategy. I can't really show you in details. Please don't pause and zoom in. Basically, I'm starting on paper with my notebook, and I just brain dump everything that has to do with the launch. And then I take it to my computer, clean up my notes a little bit, and draw action items from there, so that for each category, I know exactly what the next steps are. To give you a little bit more background, this whole launch strategy, I broke it down in 4 big pillars. The first one is the campaign launch video assets. That would be an editorial video that is meant to announce the product, and then some editing educational content that helps you understand the value of the product, how to use it, how to best use it. The second pillar would be more photography assets. Very important one are e-commerce images that we're going to use on the website and for our ads. And then the second one would be campaign images. So that's more lifestyle photography, something that communicates the essence of the product and the feeling that you're trying to convey with it. Campaign images are my favorite part because I love working on building that mood board and just drawing out the vision. Then I have the influencer strategy pillar that includes fulfillment and PR boxes, figuring out the list of influencers that I want to gift the product to. For this launch, I think I really want to focus on conversion. For our first launch with swimwear, I gifted to a lot of influencers that I felt were close to the essence of the brand because I was trying to establish a brand identity. But now that that's done, I feel like the next launch needs to really focus on conversion and selling through that inventory that I just got because it's a lot. And then the fourth pillar, which is a new one, I've never tapped into that with our previous launches, is retailers. I think this product has great potential to live in some retail spaces, especially around Los Angeles. So I really want to explore that avenue. I don't know anything about selling to retailers, so I'm just starting out with making a list of potential places that I think the brand would fit well into, and then I'm gonna need to figure out pricing. I have to do some research and ask around other founder friends and all of that. But this is what the strategy looks like in a bit of a skeleton, and I have all these action items that I need to start working on, and it's a lot of work and I feel like I'm already late. But that's also the feeling that I have with everything. I just feel like I should have started 6 months ago. Let me know if you guys want me to talk more about the brand. I feel like it can be a very dry topic that a lot of people are not very interested in, but I know that I love talking about it and I love hearing other creators talk about it. So let me know if you want more of the behind the scenes business aspect of things, but back in we go. Alright, it is now about 7:30 p.m. and I wasn't expecting to be working this late on a Saturday, but I got a lot of things done and we made good progress. I also have yet to shower today and I think it's long overdue, so I'm gonna do that. I usually shower in the morning because I like to go to the gym or exercise in the morning, and it just makes me feel like it's the start of my day, but we got a little carried away this morning. So I'm keeping my nighttime skincare pretty simple at the moment, meaning that I only really use 3 products. That would be a combination of I ran out of my favorite products. As you can tell, I'm getting them to the very last drop, and also a little bit of skincare fatigue, I would say. I love skincare, but there comes a point where the 6-step skincare routine every morning and every night is just becoming annoying. Is this the end of the serum? Okay, I think I have to let her go. We'll definitely repurchase this one. This is the Osea Hyaluronic C Serum. I think I've been using this for a couple of years now and I still love it. Then I'm using this Kiehl's Niacinamide Serum that is also about to disappear. I would say my skin is doing pretty good at the moment, apart from the usual chin breakouts. I feel like it might have been my interactions with dogs. I'm just kissing dogs and having my face in their face. So we'll see if that clears up in the next few days. Third and final step, I'm using the Skin Fix Bare Plus Triple Cream, which is a very nourishing moisturizer. I usually prefer thinner creams, water-based creams, etc., but in the winter my skin gets really aggressively dry, so I bump it up to something a little bit thicker, and that's it for the skin. I have to get ready. To be completely honest, I don't really know exactly what the vibe is tonight. It's about 8 p.m. and the plan is for me to go meet Patrick at his house. We've both been pretty low on energy and staying in lately, so it might just be a little kiki night in and we catch up and watch something, or we might end up doing something else and going out, meaning that I have to put something decent on. Something that I learned since moving to Los Angeles that I feel like I didn't have to do before in New York is that you never really know where you're gonna end up, like what kind of place, and the last thing you want is your outfit to be the thing stopping you from going somewhere because you're underdressed or wearing sweatpants or shorts. I love how spontaneous and adventurous we can get in this city, and I want to be the one making the decision whether I go somewhere or not my outfit and the bouncer in front of the door. And I've had a couple of experiences before coming to that conclusion. However, that does not mean you cannot be lazy. And I would say this is pretty lazy. I'm just wearing black baggy carpenter pants that have that like detail in the back. This black Zara t-shirt that I believe I stole from my dad on my last trip to France. And then I'm just gonna throw on this motorcycle jacket. Not revolutionary, but you can go anywhere in that. Despite my attempts at reaching my building's maintenance, there is still no gas in my apartment, so I made probably the most boring dinner. But that's all I could think of with just the air fryer. I have rice, some salmon, and some grilled broccoli. This does look a little bland, so I'm gonna eat it with the soyaki teriyaki sauce from Trader Joe's. Let's try it. I mean, my taste buds aren't dancing, but it's pretty good. Okay guys, I think time has come for me to say goodnight and end the vlog. Thank you so much for keeping me company on this random, casual, rainy Saturday. Please let me know if you like those casual vlogs and I'll be making more. As always, let me know if there's any video you want me to film. Don't forget to give this one a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You can click the little bell button to get notified whenever I post. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!